And there are, thank you. Thank you, Tom. There are always legal, commercial pressures that are going to be on you. There are going to be requirements on you that you won't necessarily have had to think about for your local perhaps markets or your regional markets, but certainly by the time you get into the international markets, the doors it would be very hard to break through those doors if you're not meeting certain legal and commercial requirements. And all of this, obviously, for the entrepreneurs amongst you, costs money. So you have to calculate where your advantages are going to be. So if you're going to succeed in the market, you probably need to have a little bit of a diversified strategy. So you need to be thinking about products that are going into the local markets, products that are going into the regional markets, and then the perhaps higher end quality, really like bit more expensive products that might be going into the international markets. So you need to know what products you're going to be prioritizing for the different markets. So as an introduction, I will just introduce myself. So my name is Christina Talons, and I'm going to be your trainer alongside Tom Awar, who's here. He's from Kenya. I'm based in the UK. My background is actually supporting UK and European retailers in their sourcing programs when they have new producers that are coming on board and they need them to achieve whether social or environmental standards. So I do get sent out a lot by the UK retailers to do due diligence checks on suppliers. I also work for the Wilberforce Institute at the University of Hull, and we have been doing a lot of work around human rights due diligence in Europe and what it's going to mean for producers around the world and the companies that are based here in Europe. And then I also finally have my own Source Climate Change coffee, my own brand, which I sell in the UK and I sell in Europe. As some of you will know, we have now had Brexit happen here in the UK, which means that we get treated in exactly the same way that you will be treated if you're trying to import into Europe. And the barriers are a little bit higher, but with the right knowledge, you will be fine. Okay. I'm going to pass on to Tom.
Yes, thank you
Tom?
so much, Christina. My name is Tom Awar. My background is in agriculture and strategic management. I am an expert consultant working specifically in the space of fresh fruits and vegetables, working with smallholder farmers, working with exporters to align their produce into the requirements of regulatory and commercial standards of the international markets. Our other business unit does export of avocados since 2014. So we have been in the space of fresh fruits and vegetables for quite some time. At the moment, we are running a program for the World Bank under the Ministry of Agriculture that specifically focuses on avocados, covering 17 counties of this country, Kenya, for those who actually know Kenya, or for that matter, Kenyans. So my combination of expertise, together with my colleague Christine, I think will be quite something to listen to. But at the same time, we are coming up here with an understanding that you are entrepreneurs. So chances are we might also end up learning from you guys. Thank you very much. Yes, let us know about COLLEAD, because we are here courtesy of COLLEAD. And for those who have actually been following COLLEAD, just the other day, I think January last year, COLLEAD stopped being called ACP, the name that it has had, I think, since inception in the early 70s. And the organization transformed itself into Committee Linking Entrepreneurship, Agriculture, and Development. Suffice to add that in December last year, COLLEAD celebrated its 50th anniversary. So it's actually something commemorable and something, I think, a major milestone for this great organization. Now, I've spoken about co-lead, being a committee linking entrepreneurship in agriculture and development, meaning that it's actually a gathering of quite a number of diverse, diverse sectors, from across the economy. The membership as of now stands at 500 plus members, and the organization operates within 49 countries. When it comes to membership, there are active and associate members, and overall, the organization links, private and public practice, specifically, ensuring that smallholder farmers, entrepreneurs, and even the competent authorities align their activities to the required regulatory and commercial standards. Talking about governance of co-lead, the organization is a non-profit sector organization headquartered in Paris, Rungis to be specific, with offices in Brussels, Nairobi, and Cotonou, and of course serving 14 directors in the board. Now, I've spoken about the network that co-lead brings to its partners. If we look at this screen, in the middle, we have MSMEs, producers, processors, and traders. So it's actually a very huge network that then comprises research institutions, certification bodies, private public partnerships, business membership organizations, quite a number of, quite a large cocktail of partners really working with co-lead to bring service, to its partners, and as well as the membership and the beneficiaries of the organization for that matter. Moving to the next slide, we are now back to market access, and my colleague Christina has actually set the mood of the training. But again, we need to ask ourselves, are we going to align ourselves and with which particular objective? So the objective number one is to describe the different economic models of the local market. We need to actually appreciate the economic models within our local market, then look at the regional market and the export market. And then in the final analysis, we need to appreciate there are certain risks that actually come with this business environment. And similarly, of course, there are certain opportunities also that also come with it. So after this training, we need to actually be able to be rather in a position to understand the local dynamics, the dynamics in the local markets, regional as well as the international market, that is export. Now, number two, we will be in a position to describe the respective requirements of each of these markets, be it domestic, regional, and international. We will be asking ourselves, what are the regulatory requirements for all these markets? What are then the commercial requirements for the markets that we're actually talking about? Now, number three objective is to describe the steps that then we'll be able to take to reach these desired markets. For those who come, from Africa, of course, I think all of us at the moment actually come from Africa. There's been a debate that in Africa, we also need to adhere to the very standards that we actually, put the products that go for the export market into. So then we'll then be in a position to appreciate whether or not we actually align some of these regulatory requirements for the three market segments. Of course, moving forward, to the next slide is about the training program. We have communicated to all of you via email from Christina, at the same time communication from David, and of course the communication that we also placed on WhatsApp. So this is the Zoom link that we shall be having. We shall rather be using right from today up to the last week of February, when we shall be finalizing. And of course, the days for the training sessions will be on Tuesdays in the hours that are given there, and the final day will be on Thursday. So we shall be meeting Tuesday and Thursday every week. I do appreciate that most of our colleagues wanted us to capture their respective time zones. We shall strive as much as possible, to ensure that we take care of the respective time zones, so that there is absolutely no confusion. And then, of course, to the right-hand side is a table that basically speaks about the various modules that we shall be doing. In the first week that begins Tuesday of next week and ends on Thursday, it will be basically introductory introduction to the market. And this will take place, just like I've said, on Tuesday. We shall be having exercises. You are actually encouraged to also get into the Moodle platform and do a bit of some readings before we get started with these modules. So on the second week, we will talk about product requirements for local, regional, and international markets. And I hasten to add that this will be much more interactive to the extent that we would also be willing to listen to Malawi. What are the local requirements for the markets in Malawi? How does it happen in Zimbabwe? How about Rwanda, Ghana, etc.? And then, of course, the third week, we are now getting into market access proper by developing the competitive pricing strategies for the various markets that we shall actually be talking about. Remember that pricing actually is at the core of our businesses. It will actually determine whether or not we get, the business that we are actually looking for. To the extent that before we close any sale, it will actually be the price that will actually be a major determining factor, alongside, of course, the quality. And then finally, in the final week, we would appreciate, the financial planning and the impact it has on our various business enterprises. So largely, that is how the training program has been broken down. But you are free to go through the program, which of course has actually been shared with you, so that you get to appreciate all these things that we are talking about. In the slide that then follows is about the general rules of engagement. This is an adult learning environment, and we expect it to really be a very, very, very interactive. On a number of occasions, we'll actually be taking a backseat to basically listen to your experiences, because cross-learning among yourselves is equally something that we really value so much. So please try as much as possible to be very active during the training session. And of course, be a very good listener. A lot of respect to I respect the participant. The participants equally respect me. And of course, in the event of us having any question, kindly get onto the platform, raise up your hands. We'll give you the opportunity to ask your question. Of course, in the process, we expect you to turn off your microphone speaking. Exactly, that's what I'm talking about. When somebody's speaking, kindly just put off your microphone. We will be able to allow you to speak, and thereafter, then we'll be able to put on your microphone. Now, please switch on your videos when speaking. It is actually very fair to all of us to know, hear, and see the person that is actually talking to us. So whenever you are talking, kindly put on your video so that you're actually able to connect the voice and the face. It is recommended that you attend all these sessions, because when it comes to grading, we shall also grade attendance. And I can tell you for sure, these 4 weeks must not be in vain. We'd actually appreciate that all the participants be in a position to get their respective certificates at the end of the training. Of course, the questions must also be guided. We are not ruling out any question, but kindly let them actually be guided questions. But because it's an interactive session, we would be appreciative if there is a lot of sense of humor, because we also want a situation where we get the opportunity to also break into a bit of some laughter and smiles and jokes here and there. That's another aspect that is also very crucial here. Complete the homework tasks every week and attend as much as possible for your certificate. Each and every week, we shall actually be having homework, and it is actually recommended. Remember, we are doing the trainings Tuesdays and Thursdays. So Friday, that is your free time. You can actually go through the Moodle, do a bit of some reading, Saturday and Sunday, so that by the time you are convening on Tuesday, all the assignments will actually have been fixed. If all of us do that, we will all be happy, and in the final analysis, we shall be getting our respective certificates of completion. Thank you, and thank you very much.
Okay, thank you, Tom. Okay, that's enough PowerPoint. So that was the PowerPoint that you're going to get this morning. What we now need to do is find out about a little bit about you. So what you do, your organization, your role, what's special about your country, the place where you are. And then also what experience you have with local and regional and international markets, and what you would like to get out of the training. So probably just note a few of those things down, and I will just give you a little bit of time. I'm going to stop sharing the screen now. I am going to just highlight what Tom has just said about the positive participation. So a lot of the time when we do this training, we really are basing our learning and sharing our experiences as much as possible so that we can cross-learn from one another. It's what I was, it's what I was saying earlier. I've exported to Europe now from the UK, and we are treated as a third country, which is, probably what, many businesses in Africa will be treated as. So we know about some of the challenges that are going to exist at the borders, etc., and what is needed. So we have to be able to share the learning. Okay, and we are counting on you as experts as well in your field. So please just be as open as you can. Only one caveat: if there is commercially sensitive information, obviously we do not want you to necessarily share that if you're uncomfortable about sharing it, because after all, we are all in business. So if anything is commercially sensitive, any information about buyers or questions like that get asked, we would not expect you to be sharing those on here. Okay, so I'm going to go around the room. I will start with Christopher Kinua. Sorry, my pronunciation sometimes is a bit rough around the edges. Christopher,
It's okay.
are you there?
Hi.
Hey, Christina, I may not switch on the video because I'm driving, but I should be able to
Oh.
participate. So I may not be able to switch on the video. Is that okay?
Okay, that's fine. Better to keep your eye on the road. So tell us a little bit
Yeah.
about you.
All right. My name is Christopher Kawinga Banda. So there's a middle name. It's common in Malawi. Married, 2 boys. I work with an organization called Horticulture Cooperative Union of Malawi, in short, Horticam. This is an umbrella organization for farmer groups that are into cooperatives, and their focus is production and marketing of horticultural produce. So we've got 60 plus cooperatives that are into production of various horticultural value chains. So our role, I work as a marketing and business development manager. So basically to link these cooperatives to markets. For now, we are focusing on the domestic market. So to say that we haven't yet explored the export market, but we thank Khalid that Horticam has got.
Oh. Oh. So Christopher, your mic has gone. Your microphone has gone. Mm-hmm.
Hello.
Yes.
I don't know how much you've heard from me.
Well, we heard about the local markets. So the moment you're doing the local market, and then
So I was saying that we thank Khalid that most of the experts from Horticam have been trained into Global Gap, the food safety, and with this training that is now we are attending, we should be able to export into the EU or any market outside Malawi. So that's what we are envisioning, that to take most of what we produce in Malawi into the international markets.
okay.
What else did I miss?
What would you like to get out of the training?
Yeah, as you've said, Christine and Tom, accessing the EU market hasn't been easy. The stringent regulatory measures and all that. So with your knowledge, I'm sure we should be able to understand now how the market look like, the markets look like in the EU or any market outside Malawi. So this training, I'm looking forward to learn a lot on how to take the products to those markets.
Okay.
That's what I can say.
Wonderful. Thank you very much for that great introduction. Thank you for kicking us
You're
off.
welcome. You're welcome.
Okay, Gibson Kauta. Hello. Here we
Hello.
go. Hello.
That's my boss. That's my boss.
Is that your boss?
Yeah, so you
Oh,
better
yes.
be careful, Christina.
Okay.
I'm kidding. I'm kidding.
Okay. That's fine. We're working together with Christopher.
Okay.
Yeah.
I have an
Yes,
I have an overview of what you do, but what would you like to get out of the training, Gibson? Is there anything that
Yeah,
kind of like
yeah,
you're
yeah, yeah.
curious?
Yeah, exactly. Just as Christopher has stated, we are working with the smallholder farmers who are typically very smallholder farming in the rural areas, but engaged in production of fruits and vegetables. So my expectation is I would like to get the skills and knowledge that will enable us to link these smallholder farmers to better markets. Even
Okay.
locally here, they sell in very poor conditions and not able to meet maybe city markets. So we'd like to know how we can link them to the city markets and then as well as regional and international markets. That's our weak point, but
Okay.
very great.
Thank you very much.
farmers in production.
What fruits and vegetables are you producing out of curiosity?
Mangoes and oranges and guavas and bananas and then tomatoes, onions, and a whole range of leafy vegetables.
Okay.
Cabbage, lettuce, and cauliflowers and broccolis. Yeah, and spices as well. Chili. Yes, Malawi is one of the producers of chili that probably is enjoyed in other nations.
Okay. Great. You've got a very, very diverse market potentially. Great. Thank you very
Yes.
much, Gibson.
Thank you.
Canisius. Hello, are you there?
Hello, I'm around.
Okay. So tell us a little bit about you, what you're hoping to get out of the training.
My background is agricultural, and I'm an agriculture engineer, and I'm lecturing at Lupane State University. We have an outreach program where we work with communal farmers. Lupane State University is a rural university right in the middle of the rural area, other than the other universities in Zimbabwe which are in towns. So we have an outreach program as a university where we do some training with farmers in horticulture, mostly tomatoes, baby marrow, and the aim has been to supply markets in Victoria Falls and the other towns. So in this training program, the aim is to how can we assess the regional market? How can we export? What levels in the value chain can we reach with our farmers so that they are able to export? I think briefly that's it.
Okay. Thank you very much. Thank you. One fun fact about Zimbabwe.
Hello?
Fun fact, well, something nice about your country. What have you got going on in Zimbabwe at the moment?
I think where the universities were just near the Victoria Falls, about 200 km from the Victoria Falls. So the weather is quite warm.
Nice.
And so for vegetable production, I think we're in the hottest part of the country. So that should be something that we should tap into. and
Okay.
able to produce. We used to sell cut flour to Britain sometimes.
Uh-huh. Yeah.
That market is, we used to export beef and cut
Coffee.
flour,
Coffee.
coffee. So there's a market
Yeah.
for us to repenetrate that market. And
Okay.
now we're saying, as a university, can these produce be coming from the communal farmers? Can they access some of these, the people in the rural areas, can they access some of these markets? I think that will be the aim. Thank
Okay.
you.
Great. Thank you. Thank you. Cynthia. Hello, Cynthia. Cynthia Ojo.
Hi.
Hi.
Uh, so my name is Cynthia Ojo. I work with Wezosa Greenhouse Farms in Nigeria in the capacity of a marketing executive and deputy marketing manager as well. We are into fresh vegetables, more like the habanero peppers, the red, the yellow, and the orange, right? And we also do the bell peppers as well. But our major concentration is the habanero peppers, the red, the yellow, and the orange. And currently we export to the UK as well, right? Okay. Currently we export to the UK, right? Yeah. So so at the end of this training, I'd like to my objective in this training is to acquire the expertise necessary to conduct comprehensive market research, evaluate potential markets, as well as develop effective access strategies and make informed market selection decisions. So that's my actual objective, what I would like to learn at the end of this training. Yeah.
Okay, great. Thank you. One thing about Nigeria.
Oh, we are very high-spirited people. We love to learn and we love to explore a lot.
Okay, you are an entrepreneurial lot. Okay, great. Thank you very much. Okay, who have I got here? Alice. Alice, hello. Can you hear us? I can see your face. You can hear us. Can you speak? We can't hear you. I think you're on mute. Alice, can you talk to us? We can't hear you. You're on mute. If you like, I can move to somebody else and come back. Ah,
Yeah, sure. I'm back now. Sorry, my hands are wet, so I couldn't tap the microphone.
don't worry. Don't
Yeah,
worry.
sure. Yeah.
Tell us.
Okay. Yeah. My name is Alice. Sorry, I'm on the sun. I was doing a bit of work somewhere. Hello, can you hear me?
We can hear you. So
Oh
tell
yeah,
us.
my name is.
Tell us
Yeah,
where
my
you
name is.
are and what you're doing.
Yeah, my name is Alice Miranda. I'm a farmer. We are Produce for Investments. It's a family-owned business. So I'm the production and sales director. So I'm into sales. What we do is we are growing mostly high value vegetables. We talk of the brassicas, red and yellow peppers, and a bit of a few vegetables like spinach. We are also into shade net, agriculture shade net construction. We are importers, and we do also construct shade net structures if farmers do want us to do that for them. Yeah,
And
what
where
we like to do, yeah, we would like to go international sometime. That's why we want to get prepared, and that's why we are getting these trainings, and My husband is, of course, the chairman of our company. So he will be going into the gap session so that we have to get prepared for that. Yeah, we are our market. We are into hospitality, these are hotels, supermarkets, individuals. We do conduct our door-to-door services every Fridays. We deliver our goods to our customers. And we also have a certain market for it's just a niche market. We are just targeting a few individuals at 40 kilometers away from where we are. We normally drop our stuff every Saturday's morning.
Okay.
That's how I could say. That's our market.
Cynthia, where are you? Alice, sorry, where are
We are in Lilongwe in Malawi. Yeah. Of course, we are somewhere in the outskirts, not very remote, but we are closer to town, just a few kilometers away from town.
you? Okay.
So that's our advantage. We normally get our products fresh to our market, just because we are closer to the market. And on top of that, we have our own two refrigerated vans where we use to transport our crops, our produce.
Okay, great.
Yeah, sure. Yeah.
Thank you very much.
You're welcome.
Thank
Nice
you.
to meet you. Yeah, sure.
Lovely to meet you. Stay
Yeah,
on
thank
here so
you.
you can see what everybody else is doing. We're
Yeah,
gonna
sure.
learn a little bit about each other.
All right. Thank you so much. Yeah.
Susan. Susan Woodley.
Yeah,
Hi.
good afternoon, good morning, everyone. My name is Susan, and I'm here on the invitation of the training team, I guess, just to be an observer of this training. I'm based out of Nairobi, Kenya. My expertise is food safety certification, post-harvest handling. I also do market access with specialization with EU markets. And also I do sustainability systems from Rainforest Alliance experience. I was an auditor for systems of sustainability and food safety for about 15 years, and now out in the field. Tom is my friend, well known to me. Hi, Tom. And pleased to meet you, Christina, and everyone else.
Hi, Susan.
Thank you for joining us. Okay, Clement. Always comes out. Clement always comes out in French for me. Clement.
Clemens.
Sorry,
Hello.
it's not so French.
I'm not hearing them again. Oh.
So tell us.
Yeah. Yeah. Back up. Mute. Mute now. Hello.
Hello.
Good. My name is Clement Oshorenwa Albert Umoru from Nigeria. I work with Wells Osa Greenhouse Farm. I'm the business development and marketing manager for the farm. We produce fruits and vegetables. Now we specialize mainly in the production of habanero peppers, red, yellow, orange, and we're doing some other tests in the farm. We export our products to Europe and the UK. Now, what is? Okay, my expectation for this course is to better my knowledge on market access, how to get a larger part of a market, introducing yourself into new markets and getting your market share from them, trying to take a business decision using the information gathered to take business decision on whether or not to go into a market within the region and outside the region.
Okay. Thank you.
Thank you.
One little thing about Nigeria. Tell us
Nigeria is a
something
fun,
you're happy about.
Nigeria is a fun place. It's
Yeah.
a fun place. We are happy people. Even if you are oppressed, you try and find a way to relieve your tension.
Yeah.
And we are outgoing people. We love meeting people. We entertain people. We love learning new things every day. Keeps
Good.
us moving.
Good.
Thank you very much.
Thank you. Thank you very
Yeah.
much.
Yeah.
Okay. Let's move on to Aderemi. So I've got Aderemi Village Market, but I'm not quite sure that's the name. Hello.
Yes, my name is Aderemi, and I represent Village.
Oh,
We have a small hub for vegetables, fruits, where people bring their. We have entrepreneurs, small businesses. They bring their products and they process it into value. They add value to it. We have various kinds of dehydrating vegetables, dehydrating fruits. We also do a little bit of village sourcing. We go to villages and source for people. That's basically what we do for now.
okay. Where are you?
I'm in Lagos. So we source from outside Lagos.
Okay. One fun thing, something that you're quite happy about Lagos. What would you say? Something that we might not know. I know.
Everything is marketable in Lagos.
It's a local market for everything.
Everything is marketable in Lagos, but once you add value and quality to it, you ride on. That's
Oh,
that's the fun of Lagos.
good. It sounds like entrepreneurs will thrive there. It's very good. Thank you. Thank you. So in terms of, in terms of what you want to get out of the training, what are you most curious about? What are you thinking about?
I'm just I need to learn more about food safety and marketing of products.
Yeah. Okay. So are you interested in going out of Lagos a little bit?
Oh yes. Out of Lagos and also probably out of Nigeria.
Okay. All
Looking
right.
for that space for now.
Okay. All right. Thank you very much, Aderemi. Thank you. Okay, Yvonne in Kenya. If it's possible to stick your video on, it would be lovely to see your faces, just so that we know what you look like. Ah, here we go. Here she is. Hello.
I've switched on my video, and I'll try and keep it really brief because, sorry, Yvonne, I'm from Kenya, Mionga, and Mionga is a company that works in export of fresh fruits and vegetables and also dried fruits. And what I'm hoping to get from this training is the last trade fair we actually attended was in 2018. That's about 6 years ago, meaning a lot of our marketing efforts have been online. So this is more so like a refresher course for us. We also know that recently there may have been some new laws concerning exports, especially to some of our best destinations like Germany. So we'd like to keep updated, not just on what's happening in terms of requirements for Germany, but any other EU country. So that's partly what I'm hoping to get from this class. And something about Kenya. At this point, I would say we have lots of white butterflies, which are very pretty. For me, I hear that they're migration to Mozambique, and I'm like, can they please stay? Because they're so beautiful. That's all I can
Don't
say for now.
leave. Stay.
Yeah.
Thank you. Thank you, Yvonne. Thank you for that introduction. That's lovely. Okay. Great. Sylvia. Hello, Sylvia. We saw you this morning, I think. Hello.
Hi.
Hi.
Hey, hi everyone. So my name is Sylvia Amayo. I'm dialing in from Nairobi, Kenya. I work as a business development manager. Our company is called Bivega. So we majorly focus on avocado, and our focus is exporting. Of course, also strategy, and part of our strategy is to also diversify, do value add products and other fruits and veggies. Now, what else do I want? Okay, what would I like to gain from this training? Now, I would call myself a career salesperson stroke business development manager. However, I have about 11 years experience doing that in the banking stroke financial industry. So I've been working with Bivega for a number of months, and I know the agribusiness avocado export has probably some nuances that I may not know, having been in the financial industry. So this training comes in handy to help me understand the market, how to get to the international market, what are the specifics, requirements, GTCs and all that. And of course, learn a lot of info around sustainable practices, because we are also very focused on that. So I believe this is going to give us a very good foundation for accessing the market, especially the export market. Something unique about Kenya, in addition to what Yvonne has said, I have so many. So Nairobi, our capital city, is one of the unique wildlife-rich cities because it's one of the very few cities in the world that has a national park, right? I mean, when I go from my place to my friend's place along Mombasa Road, I drive by the national park, and we have a train that goes through the national park from Nairobi to Mombasa. We are a wildlife-rich country. If you ever want to see the Big Five, come to Nairobi. And we are also home to world-renowned athletes. Most of them come from Kenya. Yes.
Thank you very much. Actually, yes, I remember you had that massive reforestation day.
Yes.
Tree planting day. It was amazing.
Oh, yes. We are planning to, there is a vision, I don't remember what it is, but it's aiming to plant, I don't remember the number, but it's billions of trees by 2050. It's also in line with the UNEP, climate action, climate change stuff. So yes, hopefully we can have it every year and save the planet.
Good. Thank you for that. Thank you. Okay, Henry Dinawe. Did I pronounce that correct?
Nice to be here with you.
You're welcome.
Yes.
Tell us.
Thank you. My name is Henry Ndinaiwe. It means I'm with you. That is what it means in my local language. CEO of Herald Intercontinental Services, based here in Kampala, Uganda. We are both in primary production, and we are also being licensed to export. Currently, we have been growing at small scale, but buying also from others and sell them mainly to exporters. We have been supplying to other exporters, but now have been licensed to go into export. Our target mainly is Europe, and we think we can meet the quality of that the required quality for the market. And also we are going into prime production so that we are sure of controlling the quality of the items we want to export. Definitely may not produce enough for all our exports, but at least we shall be contributing. The company, as I said, based in Kampala, we have about 12 workers. We are still an SME. And the purpose, really, my objective being here is the word as it goes, market access. I want the market. And then that one will also help me to get finances. I look forward to being one of the big exporters, business companies in the fresh fruit and the vegetable industry by the end of the decade. I thank you.
Thank you very much.
And for Uganda, you are known to be the part of Africa, as per Churchill, and that name has been retained. And as we talk now, Uganda is the chair of NAM, Non-Aligned Movement, of more than 120 countries. We are the chair of G77 plus China, and also the chair of the Commonwealth Parliamentary Group. So we are chairs of several. And in terms of tourism, we have the biggest number of chimpanzees, I think, in the world, and the biggest number of bird species that known as one of the biggest countries with number of bird species in the world. Very hospitable and outcompete my neighbor Kenya's. My colleague has just said. I thank you very much.
Thank you very much. You are going to be in competition, I'm afraid. What products are you growing and transforming, Henry?
Currently, the commercial farming, we are just beginning, but we are starting with mangoes, oranges, avocado. Then we have tomatoes, chilies, and the peppers. That is what we are beginning with this season, but we intend to expand as we go, because tradition have been just in matoke, bananas, and the tomatoes, but we are now acquired a big chunk of land, so we're expanding and shall continue to expand as we go, but all focused on export.
Okay, but matoke and bananas,
Yes.
you've been selling to the local market already?
We are already selling in the local market, but at the same time, we are supplying exporters to the European market.
Okay, great. Okay, so that's already exported.
And the coffee, actually, apart from fresh fruits and the vegetables, we are also in both Arabica and Robusta coffee. Green
Coffee
and,
from, I mean, buy
yes.
very good cafe from Uganda. It's one of the
Thank
best.
you. Yeah, thank
although,
you.
Although you're in competition with Kenya as well, which is one of the best.
When it comes to coffee, Kenya, of course, we are far above, ahead of Kenya in the coffee, but we agree that when it comes to avocados and possibly hot pepper, they are ahead of us. We have to accept.
Okay, thank you very much. Thank you for your introduction. And then we have, so can I just double check, Christopher Banda and Christopher Kinua are not the same people, right? Christopher Kinua,
Yes.
different person. I asked for you earlier.
Okay.
No.
I don't know whether the light is okay.
I can't see your face very well. If you've got the light against your
the back. But let me turn.
Let's see. It's always when the sun's at your back. Ah, we can see you, Christopher.
Yeah.
Hello.
Hello. My name is Christopher Kinua. The pronunciation was okay. I work with Afrix Gold. We are based in Kenya. We are fresh produce exporter. Fruits, vegetables, and herbs from Kenya. And we've been in operations for over 20 years. We also have a nursery that we propagate avocado seedlings for sale locally, and also to support our restoration project in terms of impact project initiatives. So we've been exporting majorly to the Middle East and North Africa, and parts of Europe. So majorly for this training, our objective would be maybe in terms of market access to Europe, understanding the requirements and the evolving requirements that are ever changing every day, especially in our country, from our country, that is. I don't know what else I'm supposed to cover.
So you said you're already exporting to Europe?
Yeah, we've
exporting?
exported to France and Netherlands.
Okay.
And Austria as well.
Yeah, good.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. One fun fact. Sorry, there's a lot of Kenyans here today, so you're gonna have to find something else.
Okay. I think maybe I can mention, I don't know, the tea from Kenya. Okay, we produce the highest capacity of, we are the biggest producer of tea from in Africa, that is. And I think most of the tea that is consumed in Europe and even the UK is from Kenya.
It's mixed in with some, it's got beautiful color, Kenyan tea. It's
it is.
So good.
Yeah.
It's very,
Yeah.
very good. I take my hat off to Kenyan tea and coffee too.
Thank you.
But okay, thank you very much. I think, Humphrey. Humphrey, can you hear us?
Yes, I can hear you.
Hello. Is it possible to put your video on or?
Sure.
Oh, great.
Yes, can you see me?
Yes, we can see you. Yeah.
Great. Yeah, my name is Humphrey Jalan.
Uh-huh.
I'm from Malawi, the southern part of Africa. I represent a group of farmers. We are producers of Bedai Chiri in Malawi. Currently, we are selling our chilies within the local markets within Malawi. We've had, of course, some efforts to penetrate into the regional and international market, but we've not managed to get customers or better deals, both on the regional and international market. But locally, we have better market for our produce. Our group has existed in Malawi for over 5 years now. And we only produce Bedai chili, no any other product but one product. We are currently, we just produce and sell fresh and dry chilies. We don't process them currently. Yeah. What else? What else?
What do you want to get out of the training?
Yeah, the skills on how best can we strike international regional markets. We've tried a number of times. A deal could start, but midway could not proceed. So maybe we failed. Maybe we have got some gaps that we need to fill. So that's why we are in this training, and we expect that by the end of the training, we'll acquire those skills to be able to penetrate into the regional or international markets. And also, we want to graduate from just being producers of fresh and dry produce, but we should be able to process them. Yeah, so we also want to know how we can reposition a better product. How can we package it? How can we make it to be more marketable and appealing to the market? And above all is the networking. I've liked here, I've heard one of my friends here is a producer of chilies. So the networking part is also important for us. Yeah, thank you very much.
Okay, thank you. Thank you very much. One fun fact, please. something about Malawi that nobody else has told.
Yes. Very, very peaceful country. We are very small, a very small economy, but very peaceful. We are known as the warm heart of Africa. We are so warm. Yeah, sure. And our country is good for agro produce. Our economy heavily relies on agriculture. So anything in Malawi is produced. Anything in agriculture, we are able to produce in Malawi. Yeah.
Okay, thank you. I think we've lost one of our other people here. I'm just going to pass on to Sahid. Sahid, are you there? You're the only one that hasn't said hello so far. Hello.
Yes, I'm here. All right. Can you see me?
great. We can see you.
Yeah, same here too. Yeah. My name is Sahid Adams. I work with Iwico Integrated Services as a business development lead manager or business development manager. Sorry. I am also an expert with the co-lead, a trainer, and a coach as well. So, well, the unique thing about Nigeria, let me go there first. Or one unique thing about Nigeria that I'd like to say is that we have a very thriving entertainment industry. There is hardly any country that you don't get to hear our sound, our music, our movies as well. It's one of the greatest gifts that we have in Nigeria. We are born entertainers. Yes. Yeah. Again, my expectations from the training, I'll be coming from two angles. First of all, I'm here as an observer, so I want to see how this training is being delivered to the participants. At the same time, I am a practitioner and I'm an aggregator. So and I work with smallholder farmers, building capacity for them and also market access for them as well, especially in the Southwest, but not limited to the Southwest. I like to see what the perspective of markets, regional, particularly the eastern coast, so to say, what the local market is, and also have a broader perspective in line with the AFCTA. So everyone is going continental now. So Africa is one big place, so we need to be able to exchange information, market, knowledge as well. So from that perspective, I would also like to see, what that market is like.
Okay.
From the lens of the participants here.
Thank you very much. It's a good note to leave us on, actually, because I think people often neglect their own regional markets, much to my chagrin, because that is your neighbors are the first ones that you should be going for. I always think your neighboring countries. It's easier access, isn't it? Easy, just a bit closer to you. So thank you very much. I think I have been through everybody, although we've had a couple of dropouts. I'm sorry we've gone over the time. What I would like to just double check is if everybody has managed to register on the platform. Can I just ask, have you all managed to register on the platform? So you will have had an email from David the other day giving you the code to access the platform. Has anybody had any problems with it? You should have received this. I'll just show you quickly. You should have received something, an email that looks like that. Did you see that with this picture? It was sent on the 31st of February, so a couple of days ago. Can I just ask you, it was 7:30 in the morning in the UK. I'm not sure what time it would be in your countries, but can I just ask you to double check, if you haven't seen it, to double check your junk files and make sure that you can access the course, you can register on the course or click into market access and enter the enrollment key here. Okay. It's very important that you do this so that we can actually get you viewing the materials in front of you. Has anybody had any if you've had any problems, if you've had any issues, send us a WhatsApp. But we've got to try to get you signed in today if possible. Okay. Henry, I can
Yes,
see you.
yes, Christina, we have another crashing program of Global Gap. They come around the same time. Is it possible that you can harmonize?
We can't. So when you have that email with the code, yes, if you're already registered on the platform, you will be able to access the platform. But you need to click on the link that David sent you to access the market access training.
No, what I mean, I'm able to do, but when it comes to this delivery of the training, they are being delivered around the same time. So we can't be on 2 programs at the same time.
Henry, it's going to be hard. We will record the programs and you can access them on the Zoom, but all of the learning is in the doing. So if you are busy doing something else, it will be difficult for you to follow the training program. You can watch if you're registered. Yeah, but it's a little bit more complicated because you won't be able to do any of the application exercises. And it's when you apply the exercises that you do a lot of the learning with your colleagues. But
I don't know whether you have I don't know whether you have gotten me. The college is having 2 programs: market access and a Global Gap training.
Yeah.
So like I came here late because I was still on introduction of the other program. Now this one also came in, and you are from the same source. Is it not possible to change the timing?
No. Is anybody else doing the Global Gap training?
Yeah, there is a colleague who has also commented on that. I don't remember the name.
I mean, we can check to see, but realistically, we probably will keep the same timing. What we can do, Henry, is there will be another market access program a few months down the line that you can join. The issue is that when we have harmonized everybody's timings to this, people have made all of their meetings to meet this training. But I can throw the question out there. You're talking about organizing 15 people, huh? So Tom? Because my first question would be Tom, because he's my co-trainer. Without him, this doesn't go forward.
Thank you so much, Christina. Henry, we hear you loud and clear. It's going to be extremely difficult to adjust the time. One is because a number of these trainers have actually committed to attending this time. So the minute we make a change, we are likely going to interfere with their other program. Considering also that we have got different time zones, it is really a very, very challenging task. Let us think about it. It is difficult, but it is doable. But for now, I think we could perhaps just consider sticking to the agenda, and then we see if maybe there could be possibility of being flexible as we roll over into other weeks. But for now, Henry.
So Henry, you attended at 12:30, right? So it's 1 hour later.
Yeah, the other one starts at 2. At 2, and you start, I think, at 2:30. There is just a difference of 30 minutes in between.
Sorry, what time is that UTC? Tell me. So you say
what would have been the
12?
case, like for you would go 30 minutes ahead, so that there is 1 hour the other side. You start after 1 hour from the other program, so that we are able to attend both, because we need them.
Okay,
but look at first, you need to look at it and before I possible, you can make a decision. Look at it and see how viable it could be.
Do you know what time it is in Brussels, the other training?
I don't know. I've not checked, but normally Europe is 2 hours ahead of us.
So you're saying we should start the training at 11 a.m. or 12
Yes.
p.m.?
Yes.
11 a.m. So half an hour earlier.
Yes, yes.
Okay, we will check. Okay. And
Okay.
then
Hello, Sarah. Hello, Sarah. This is Clement. I want to come in here. Changing the time earlier than when it's starting now might coincide with other people's program too. That's where this thing has a problem. It should be able to manage the two programs. Like, I don't know how it will do it, but it should be able to manage the two programs and make sure that it attends the classes or watch the Zoom later and do your class work. I don't understand. Well, I don't know whether he understands. Because if you change that time 30 minutes earlier, it will crash into another program, like my program, it will crash into it. Then I'll start raising the same issue on board here. It will be somehow.
okay. So
What if, Mr. Henry? Mr. Henry.
Yes, please. Yes, yes.
Yes, our time is, we in Nigeria, we are 1 hour ahead. You are calling from where? Kenya or Malawi?
I'm coming from Uganda, which is the same time with Kenya.
From Uganda, fine. Fine.
Yeah, Uganda time is
has the
Kenyan
same time with Kenya.
Yes, yes.
Okay, you are 1 hour ahead of us or 2 hours. I don't know.
Yes, depending on the season.
Because right now, my time right now is 13:46.
Okay.
PM. That is 1:46 PM. What's your time there?
It is 15:46.
You are 2 hours ahead of us.
Yes.
So if you go, why can't they go 30 minutes, push 30 minutes forward? Instead of starting maybe 11:30, they'll start 12. 12.
That is what
12, which,
that
12,
was
which
my
is going
request.
to 1 p.m. Nigerian time. That's
That
1
is
p.m.
my
Nigeria,
request.
that's 3 p.m. Okay, I thought people are going back. Because if you go earlier than the time, if you go earlier than the time, you crash into my program.
We're crashing into the program.
Into another program, yeah. So it's better you go forward.
So I think Henry, we have the answer.
Yes, I have the answer.
I'm afraid we have the answer. Okay.
Okay,
We can
okay.
his program then. So I
Yeah.
think we keep the timings.
No, you can go 30 minutes. You can go 30 minutes later than your original time, so that we can help Mr. Henry too.
No, he's talking about going
That will
earlier.
not bother me.
Clement, he's talking about going
Yes.
earlier, not later.
You're talking about going earlier, not later.
No.
Earlier,
You can push it ahead. You can push it ahead because the other
Fine.
programs start. Anyway, what my proposal is, let's look at the both program. Look at both programs first, so that you take a decision.
Henry, my task for you before anything is you look at the program and you tell me what time it starts, and we'll make a decision then. Sylvia.
Okay.
Okay. You send me the
Yes,
time.
yes.
The global
Sylvia. Hi, Sylvia. Go ahead.
Hi, I think you just answered the comment I wanted to make, because I wanted to say Clement is okay with you pushing it forward, or is it earlier? My brother also wants you to, is it start earlier or later? That means if we were to get each other's opinion, every other person's opinion, we will have different timelines.
So we're going to have different opinions.
Yeah, it's different. It's very difficult to synchronize if we start changing. We also have an ongoing engagement that starts 30 minutes into this. So I'll have to figure out how to balance. So we cannot, it's going to be difficult to harmonize if you want to change this, because Clement wants that. I will want you to change Yvonne will have another thing they want to change. It's not like Clement's timing will tally with mine, you understand? So whatever we decide, I think we'll just go with it. Then we will do whatever magic we need to do on our ends, right?
Yes, absolutely. Okay, Gibson, you've put your
yes.
hand up as well.
Yeah, the suggestion of adjusting 30 minutes won't work. I know a colleague here in Malawi who is also attending the Global Gap. It is starting at 1 o'clock local time here in Malawi. And then that's the Global Gap. And then this one is starting at 1:30. So even if you adjust for 30 minutes and it's a 2-hour program, there will still be an overlap.
Yeah,
So
okay.
it won't work unless the two are separated completely, not overlapping. So we cannot. Thank you.
Yeah, thank you. That's useful to know. So, Henry, it looks like it's difficult. I think you should try to perhaps sign up to the next market access one. There will be another one coming.
No, I would choose the best for myself and then leave another one delegate, because market is more crucial for me than Global Gap.
Okay. So all I can say to you is please use the same emails to sign it into the platform and the access code.
Okay.
Okay. I think market is very important, but you know, Global Gap for the international market is hugely important. So
yeah. Okay, then I will do that.
Thank you very much. I'm sorry, sorry it's taken us a lot longer than we had anticipated. Does anybody have any last minute questions or requests or needs any clarification from Tom or myself?
I have a question, Christina.
Go ahead.
So Clement or Henry mentioned it, but I just want to confirm. In case I have an engagement that maybe it starts maybe half an hour or a few minutes before our training starts, is it okay if I drop off and watch the recording later and consider? Okay, great.
It's not a problem. We record them on purpose because I think we understand that people are busy and you know you might have engagements here and there that get a little bit short-circuited. What I would like to say is please try to attend as much as you can so that you get the practical experience of applying the learning, because that's how you will learn the most, and you will and the exchange with your colleagues. But it won't be a problem. It shouldn't be a problem.
Okay, thanks.
Maybe to add, Christina, and you know, it's important for us to let her know that we shall actually be recording the session, and thereafter, like for instance, this one will actually be shared tomorrow. So in the event of you not being in a position to attend, you could see the recordings, listen to the recordings, but most importantly, all the assignments must be done and must be submitted in time. That's how we shall actually be in a position then to grade you and to award the final marks.
Thank you very much, Tom. Gibson, you have your hand up.
Yes. I think you mentioned something about WhatsApp. Have you created a WhatsApp group or not yet?
We have. Did you not? Are you not getting emails?
Yes, I'm getting emails.
Did you get my email this morning?
Yeah.
Okay. The email that I sent yesterday, Gibson, had a WhatsApp link.
Okay.
Yeah, can you put your number perhaps in the chat and send it to Tom so that he might be able to
go to that link.
Okay. Yvonne saying she didn't receive it either. Yvonne, did you not?
Even I didn't receive the WhatsApp.
Sorry?
I didn't get the link on the WhatsApp. I got the email.
You got the email, but not the link. Okay.
Yeah, not in the WhatsApp, no.
Tom, is there any way that you can put the number on the... Do you have to invite them by group? Do you have to invite him? Yvonne, it's otieno@gmail. Okay, Yvonne, did you get my emails yesterday?
No, I didn't. I only got the invitation for WhatsApp from Tom. But email, no. So please use that email.
So you didn't get the emails with the WhatsApp link? Okay.
No, I didn't.
Okay, right. So you're not in my email list. Okay, just one tick. I will resend what I sent yesterday.
Okay.
And then I'll see if I can find it again. All inboxes, all sent.
Yeah, because also I think I received the one from David. I haven't received the one with the WhatsApp link.
Okay, let me just double check that everybody. So in my launch yesterday, I had a WhatsApp. So Yvonne, I'm sending you that. Gibson, what is your email, please? Can you write it in the chat?
Oh, okay. Let me write.
So if you go down to the email I sent yesterday, there's a WhatsApp. There is a WhatsApp number at the bottom that you can click on. Okay, one new message. Gibson, right. I'm going to send this to you, Gibson and Yvonne. Okay, right. WhatsApp. So, are there any other last minute questions? Anybody? No? Okay, I think we're done. So sorry we've taken over the time that we had been allocated. Tom, do you have any other remarks to make?
Not at all. I think it's been very good. I really appreciate the participants. One, you came very much early in good time. You have been active. We expect you to be much more active as the weeks go by. Otherwise, from my end, I think I'm happy. Let us meet on Tuesday at the hour. Thank you very much.
All right. Thank you very much. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Bye. See you Tuesday.
Bye.
Bye.